Good morning, everyone. Fill up your cups. I have not had enough coffee this morning, to be honest. So we are learning how to become highly effective people with Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So let's just jump right into habit 1. Be proactive. So self-awareness. We have talked about self-awareness before and how this is really what separates us from all other creatures on the planet. The ability to stand apart from ourselves and examine the way we see ourselves and the way we see others. And this self-awareness is what becomes our map for everything, our internal map. And this isn't a foreign concept for us before. So in addition to self-awareness, humans have imagination, we have a conscience, we have independent free will, and Stephen Covey says the most powerful thing that humans have is the freedom to choose. And this is where habit 1, being proactive, really starts to be explained in the book. This is the first and most basic step to becoming a highly effective person. Being proactive is more than just taking initiative. It means we are responsible for our own lives, responsible for our choices, and our behavior is a result of our decisions, not the result of outside influences, conditions, circumstances. So, and I love what he does. He breaks the word responsibility into 2 words, response-ability. And that is the ability to choose your response. And I love looking at the word that way. Highly proactive people do not blame circumstances or conditions for their behaviors. They take responsibility for it. So we've got proactive people, which some of you may be a proactive person. So this may not be such a hard concept and actions to put into place. Others of you are reactive people, and I know people like this. Reactive people are often affected by their physical and social environments, and they are driven by feelings, by circumstances, and by their environment. So, for example, if the weather's bad, a reactive person will probably stay in bed or blame the weather for why they can't get anything done that day. Proactive people choose how they respond to any situation, and they take initiative. They are going to make their own weather, no matter what. So, what do we have to do? We have to exercise our proactive muscles, especially if you haven't done it in a while. He believes that proactivity is part of human nature. So we've all got the muscles, we've just got to exercise them. And really start to get in the mind frame of I choose to versus I can't or I have to. And a great way to start flexing our muscles is to understand what our circle of influence is. And this is an important concept. And I'm going to give you an example that they share in the book with what that looks like. So we have our circle of concern and then our circle of influences. And what we want to do is increase our circle of influence, okay? So what does that all mean? We all have concerns in our lives. Lots of them. Some are in our control and some are out of our control. So I want you to make a list of all of those things, whether it's paying the bills, raising kids, transporting kids. I put groceries and dinner and all sorts of things that come up in my day that create concerns that I'm concerned about. And then you separate them into the things you can control and the things you can't control. And what you can't control goes into just your circle of concern. Everything you can control goes into your circle of influence. These are the things that you can change, that you can make a difference in. And if you really want to improve your situation in life or in anything, we've got to look at the things that we can control, that we can directly affect. Proactive people are happy focusing on those things and just letting those things that they can't control go, guys. Just let it go. We got to learn how to do that. And he explains 2 ways to be proactive immediately. Make a promise and keep it, or set a goal and achieve it. We can do that. We've been doing these things. So the chapter ends with a 30-day challenge to be proactive. And he wants us for 30 days to only focus on our circle of influence, to try to expand, increase, and improve those things which we have control over. And he says to start small, make small commitments and keep them. Be a light, not a judge. Be part of the solution, not the problem. And knowing that we are responsible for our own happiness and taking ownership of the choices we make is really the first step in becoming a highly effective person. So are you naturally a proactive or reactive person? I'm naturally proactive, so a lot of this made sense to me, and I love that it's the first step, the first habit. Because it really is that we are responsible for our lives and all the choices and decisions we've made in the past. We've made those decisions, and we have to own those and then let it go. And think about your circle of influence and how much time in your day you spend working on things that are out of your control, or how much time you spend on really the things that you can do something about. And focus on those things and just do it. So we're on our way to being proactive. We're flexing those proactive muscles today. So go out there, look at what you can control, let go of the things you can't, and get ready for habit number 2 tomorrow. Bye, guys. Peace out.